What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyt, and I am back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action, spawning in the top of the map in the red color, playing as Uranus. His name is More Champion. His opponent today in the blue color, now playing as Odin. His name is Hell's Ravage. Is currently 1-0 in this best of 5 series for More Champion, taking that first game in the Uranus War with some really clean Uranus play, taking that or abusing the fact that he had the extra hunt, so able to get to that next stage really quickly and snagging the win. Hell's changing things up here. He's moving into his Odin, I should say, not Uranus. He's had enough of the Uranus, and he's gonna try and make something happen here. Map is Watering Hole, so it's got a lot of hunt. It really allows for heavy Allstark Flood and Hunt Denial, which is going to be really key in this matchup, I think. So I actually just want to just check the map out so we can discuss that. We'll check the relics first. Arrows of Alpha. We saw this one in the last game. Not that important for either civilization. It really only comes in handy when you're defending early game attacks. And Pelt of Argus. This one's kind of useful if you're going like raiding cavalry, but otherwise not really. Unless your units have a decent amount of line of sight, you're not going to miss too much. Hey Chemo, how are you, my friend? Yes, so look at the map. We've got a couple of hippo. They're a little bit out of position here. We've got these deer back here going to be all eaten up. The zebra over here out of position. The elephant over here out of position. All of this hunt basically for More Champion can be attacked. So I'm expecting Hells is going to be able to utilize this and put the pressure on super early with the Ulfsark Flood and try and get an early game win here. So the keys to victory for More here is going to be able to get out enough army to defend a hunt patch and get out enough Murmillo, or play super defensive for the start of the game and try and manage to get these hippopotamus here. Given that they'll be right next to this, you can put some buildings around here, maybe a manor, a temple, military barracks, and a wall or something. You should be able to get these hippopotamus behind this location. Should be okay. And we'll see if that is kind of how he's going to play it or not. I'll be surprised if he can't secure this hunt that he does very well, just because you've got so much usefulness with Odin with hunt starving. So you've got the ravens, you've got 2 ravens, you've got the Ulfsark, which flood really, really fast at 9 seconds build time. You've got the temple getting up, thrown up in the middle of the map here. I like this from Hells, but it might come to bite him if he doesn't get enough damage done early, because what generally happens in this matchup is Odin has the advantage early. And then that flips at about the 8-minute mark when Uranus' army flood starts catching up. Then the Ulfsark stop being as effective, and then Uranus gets the advantage from there. And then Odin sort of comes into the defensive nature of his civilization, gets the second town center, gets Skadi, tries to go for Ragnarok if they haven't done enough damage. Basically, that's the gist. And basically, it's like, Uranus wins this matchup by deflecting damage early, putting the damage on, and maintaining the heat and trying to get a win with the early Mythic Age with the Tartarian Gate, whereas Odin gets the win with the early pressure, dealing damage into Skadi, into a win with Ragnarok, or something else is potentially possible. We're seeing Freya coming through for Hells. We're seeing Prometheus coming through for More Champion, looking like a 420 for Hell's Ravage here, and a 4-minute 30 advance time for More Champion. We've seen him do some really unique strategies, or More Champion has done some really unique strategy against Odin, things like double military barracks, but that's normally done when he goes for a 4-minute advance time. So I think we're probably more likely going to see counter barracks and military barracks. And here's the issue: we're going to be eating this hippopotamus. He did manage to drag him all the way back over here, and he's going to do the same with this hippopotamus. So he's going to have 300 free food here, which is going to be really, really big. This is kind of what we were talking about, except we didn't even need to put the buildings up to protect this one. He probably could still put some buildings up around here. Can't touch the forest though, because forest fire is something you have to be worried about. But this hippopotamus is kind of going to be fine sitting under town center fire. So really well played there by More. it's going to be the issue is going to be this hunt, and that's going to be it. We're seeing one military barracks come up. Skraeling moving in, trying to poke off this citizen here, forcing him back onto this tree. A little bit too close to the town center. They're going to take a fire or two, and he's going to take a couple of hit points of damage there, but he should be able to heal that one back up. Valkyrie moving forward. We've got the longhouse now popping up for Hells. He should throw up a second longhouse and get those Ulfsark pumping. We're seeing the double military barracks here for more. This is going to be interesting here. We saw this one against I can't remember. Who did, someone in chat, who did more play before this game? Was it, I can't remember, I'm so sorry. But we've seen him do this strategy before where he goes double military barracks and just pumps Mermillo against the Ulfsark. And I'm not sure what the counter is, but I would just feel like just getting out some throwing axemen, pumping villagers off, when you get enough gold income, starting to pump villagers onto wood instead of onto food. And building up a third longhouse and getting out throwing axemen should be enough to really punish this. We'll see if it's what he does there. It was Mr. Boat. Thank you so much, ode to you. He used it against Mr. Boat on Borderlands to some real great effectiveness. And we'll see if Hells knows what to do here or not. I mean, he's seen the strat, so I'm surely he's done some research against more here. And I'll see him moving in right now. Does not have any upgrades for his Ulfsark. No, yeah, he doesn't have anything. He's going to be moving on to this hunt, but Moore's going to be here to greet him. Actually, just 1 second. I'm just going to pause this for 2 seconds. One of my mates is doing something, and I have to stop him. Okay, all right. Anyways, back to the action. Alrighty, so we've got Hells moving forward here. He's going to be greeted by the Mermillo. His army is bigger than the Eranos player, more champions here, but his army is also weaker. See, there's like 6 Mermillo versus 8 or 9 of the Ulfsark, and he's actually taken quite a bit of damage here. These Mermillo can chase down so much until you get the upgrade Lone Wanderer, and he's got medium Ulfsark, but he can't really turn around with this Promethean until he gets the Hersir. And we are seeing that third longhouse coming down, and he's going to start spamming out those. I just want to see the line of sight here. He's going to start spamming out those throwing axemen as well. We can see the Ravens spotted both of these military barracks, so he knows what's going on here. And there we go. Throwing axemen, start pumping out. Hells has started to put villagers over onto this location, but because he's spamming Ulfsark from 2 longhouses here, he's not getting villagers produced. A byproduct of auto queue is oftentimes you do not get the a byproduct. I can't even think right now. My brain's not working. A byproduct of auto queue is they always prioritize the military buildings over the villagers. I think, I'm not sure if it's how you put it. If like you auto queue the villager first or last, it'll or first. I'm not sure how it works. One of them is prioritized over the other, and it always seems to be military units over anything else. And then we're seeing this attack coming in. This is actually really, really big right now for Hells. Does he have Lone Wanderer yet? I guess it doesn't matter. He does have it. He's in here. He's got the Valkyrie. He's got the Hersirs automatically clicked onto those Promethean. Got a mana coming up right now. But this is so much destruction right now. Bunch of Mermillo not in position. Going to be stopping this town center from going up. We've got the counter barracks up. 4 more champions. Got some Caraballister in there as well. But the damage is done right now. So much flood right now from the Odin player. Hells Ravage taking out every single one of more champions units. Hell's sitting at 89 pop to more champions, 56 population, stopping this town center from going up, trying to bash down this counter barracks as well as more of these Caraballister try and get produced. One gets popped out here and he's just going to automatically target that one down. That's so many resources, 115 wood and 100 gold if he can pick that one off. Has to use Shockwave in order to save it, but we can see Hells is looking for blood right now. He's moving in, trying to take out more of these units, and these units units are getting slowed down so much by these Prometheans. Looks like Moore's turning around to take this fight again, but the Kyra gets picked off immediately. That's so much damage there. This mana looks like it's about to be taken down as well. Chooses to move away from it as he's moving forward here. We've got the counter barrack coming up in the base as well, so we can start building some more of those Kyra out. And these throwing axemen are here to help out against the Murmillo. And we are seeing this is an absolute walkover for Hell's Ravage right now, and still the auto queue from this counter barracks is going to be real bad for him, picking off that other Carabalster. Another 215 resources are lost for counter barracks. Exactly, I'm Tussle. Huge loss there for More Champion. And like we said, this is really big because it means Moore cannot get Hunt. We're seeing him move forward and try and chuck up a huge wall around this location in order to try and grab the Hunt. He really needs it. He's trying to pump out Carabalster right now, and we can see he's cut villages as well, and Moore's just going to be falling super far behind right now. He's trying to get these walls up, and he's going to do so really fast. I'm sure Hell sees this. Yeah, Hell sees these walls coming up right now, and he should basically just walk over there. Hell's sitting at 115 pop, and he's got a huge army right now. It's actually more than 30 units, so he can't build any more villages, but he should be able to do quite a bit. He's actually moving into the base of More Champion, looking for something to deal damage to. The walls are about to come up, but they will be able to get picked off pretty much instantaneously. Here we go. We've got the villagers getting picked off on the wood line as well. We've got the Ulfsark moving in at this point. They're going to be on top of these villagers that are trying to get these walls up. The villagers can just walk through these gates at this point. You can see that's what he's going for there. Okay, and we are seeing the citizens trying to get picked off there. And we're seeing some more longhouses coming up at this point. And there we go. Citizen getting picked off over here. Citizens should be getting picked off over here. And we're seeing the Murmillo over here going to die. Very well played currently for Hells. Just completely shutting down a More Champion, taking the win there. GG, well played by Hells. Really punishing this Hunt over here. Like I was saying in the early games, it's all going to come down to that. And I feel like Moore just went for this second town center, and he didn't realize that the third longhouse was up for Hells. And that was just so much spam. We had Throwing Axeman, 2 Ulfsarks pumping out as well, and it was just completely brutal. Yeah, well played there by Hell's Ravage, leveling this series a 1-1. So now we're going to move in to that third game very shortly. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll be there very shortly. My name's Boyd. Thanks for watching.